Nem. That means no. Egan is yes. And a few other words. Falashega, I think, is like wife. But I like languages. Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you, Rosie.
You're welcome.
That was great. We got her life story there.
Yeah.
That was good.
I didn't know what to write
Well,
about.
that's what we wanted. Now I'd like to introduce Barbara. And Barbara graduated from high school with Rosie and me. So I've known Barbara for 70 years. And then we went our separate ways until about 10 years ago. And we had a Chatham High School reunion, and that was the first time I had seen Barb in many, many years. And since then, for the last 10 years, we have become very dear and close friends. So at this time, I would like to introduce Barbara, and I'm going to let her tell you all about herself.
The introduction of my talk is the value of study abroad, and I'd like to explain to you why I believe in that word value. This book contains chapters written by citizen activists who have contributed immensely through their work. Lois especially, but many others. Some of you in here have spent hours working to register voters, to participate in their first democratic elections, do anti-nuke work, the peace marches. I don't have a story like that. I'm a college professor, 48 years at the same institution. Very boring. Well, not really. But it's in great contrast to the chapters in this book. Furthermore, I don't teach political science or international relations. I teach cognitive psychology. I'm interested in learning and memory and brain development. My teaching is remote from the incredible activism that's described in the other chapters in this book. As a college professor at Beaver College, some of you may know it, small school north of Philadelphia, now called Arcadia University, and I really have been there for 48 years, actually 49, they didn't want to count the part-time year. I've had decades of teaching and mentoring and nurturing as students mature, and a few administrative positions. But I'd like to describe what I think is the important experience relevant to their lives that's related to this book. Arcadia University provides study abroad for undergraduate students in such large numbers that it has ranked first in the United States for more than 10 years, according to the Institute of International Education, reporting in their information resource, Open Doors. Arcadia University has been a leader in international education for 70 years. Approximately 75% of Arcadia's undergraduates study abroad, in some instances for a week, the week long in spring, but along with students from 300 other universities. What do the Arcadia students say about their experiences studying abroad, which is my point here today? I'll quote from their blogs. You know, that's the in thing, writing blogs. Students get graded from them now, for them. A student studying in Cuba recognized, quote, "There are more points of view that I had not heard. In the United States, we talk about human rights violations in Cuba, but not about their respect for 4 rights that the US does not respect. Everyone has a home, healthcare, high quality education, and food for all." That's that student's blog. A student studying in a shared course with both Chinese and American students, conversing with a Chinese student about opinions of their government, he said, quote, "He feels conflicted. He doesn't like the communist government, but he loves China and its history. The Chinese mindset of supporting your home and your community," he says, "made me realize, though our governments are vastly different, we as people have much in common." He also said, the future of relations between the US and China is unclear, and the Chinese students seemed as unsure about the course of their country as many Arcadia students feel about our own. American students, very recently old enough to vote, learned that the nuances of government ideologies are far more subtle than they knew before they studied abroad. I believe that respect for importance of voting in a democratic government can be enhanced by the experience of studying abroad. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Barbara. Now I would like to introduce to you my friend Wahid Ridwan. When I first met Wahid, he was 26 years old.